Hi everybody, it's Anya, the adult doll and toy collector. Welcome back to the small plastic world. Today I've got something a little different. You may recall this thrifted clone doll that I got in my huge thrift haul. There were two parts to those. I'll link both of those videos down in the description box in case you missed them. This doll was the bag mate to another doll that I wanted. When I took her out of the bag and everything, I thought she was actually really kind of cute. And you know I like clones, and I really like her earrings. I thought they were cool. So I figured that I would keep her. So I gave her a spa day, and I thought we would talk a little about this doll and give her a new outfit because I have these 4 vintage clone outfits that I got on eBay. I picked them up for a really good price and I thought they were cute. I thought it'd be kind of cool to put a vintage clone doll into a vintage clone outfit, even though it's not a poly doll here. So I thought we would talk about the doll and then we will redress her in one of these fabulous vintage clone outfits. So let's get started. So I'm not 100% sure exactly who this doll is. On the back of her head, she is marked copyright Totsy 1987, and then on her upper back it says made in China in raised letters. After doing a whole bunch of internet searching, I'm pretty sure she's either Sandy with an I or Ms. Flair, who I believe were both made by Totsy. I actually found 2 YouTube videos that are about dolls that are similar to this. The first one is by Donnie's Annicked Dolls and More. That video shows the Whisper in White Sandy doll who has similar earrings. And then there is a video from Doll Collector 18 that shows a Ms. Flair doll from the late 80s. Definitely check out both of those videos so you can see some more details. And I know the head says 87, but I think this doll, could have been made even into the 90s. So I don't really know exactly which year she was made or anything, but I figure she's probably an 80s or 90s doll. She's got painted blue eyes. She's got very dramatic blue eyeshadow on. So that's what also makes me think she's kind of vintage. She is smiling and she has sort of a coral lipstick and her ears are pierced. And as I mentioned, I really like these black plastic hoop earrings. They're really fun. Her hair is kind of a mess, I hate to say. No offense, doll, but it's a really cheap fiber. So when I washed it and kind of combed it out, it just went and kind of blew up into this cloud of hair. And I even used conditioner. Maybe I could boil wash it, but I don't know what would happen because this doesn't feel like the typical doll hair like on a Barbie. It's much stiffer and more plasticky feeling. So any tips and tricks, as always, are welcome. I just put her in this bathing suit so we could take a look at the body. Oh, and don't mind the strap on the bathing suit. It broke and I should probably just cut it off, right? As a clone Barbie, she does have a very similar body to a Barbie, especially from, the 80s and 90s. She can move her head back and forth. Her arms go back and forth only. They don't come out to the side. Her arms are straight and her palms face to the rear like the Beach Barbie dolls. But what's different about this doll is that her arms are really rubbery. So they bend, but they don't seem to have any kind of wire or anything to hold a pose. They just bend. She does have a twist and turn waist and she can bend at the hip to sit, and she has the bend and click knees that hold a pose and molded high heel feet. So now let's choose an outfit for this doll. I don't know, I'm thinking this one because of her earrings. This one just screams 90s, doesn't it? I had never heard of Polly as a clone doll. I did find some pictures of Polly dolls in the box on the internet, and they just look like, your standard Barbie clone. And it does say it fits all 11.5-inch fashion dolls, including Barbie and Polly. There's no date on the back, which is too bad. I do wish there was a date. But let's be honest, this outfit screams late 80s, early 90s with this acid wash print in the jeans, right? The trousers are a very cheap material. It's very thin and the acid wash is printed onto the fabric, but they are hemmed at the top and at the cuff, and they have a stitched detail on the front, and that's nice, and they open and close with Velcro. The shirt has white and kind of lavender horizontal stripes and very short attached sleeves. There is no opening and closing, no front and back, so I guess we're just pulling it on the doll over the head. The collar and the hem on the cuffs are sewn. It's a soft, stretchy kind of a fabric. I don't think it's a cotton knit, so maybe it's like a polyester knit, and I don't see tags on either of these pieces. So if you find them in the wild, I don't think there's any way to specifically identify them. And here she is, all redressed in her brand new to us outfit. In the package, I did not expect that the trousers would actually be sort of capri length, but I don't know why I thought they were full length either. They do look cute on the doll. The shoes fit perfectly. They're just white plastic shoes. They don't have any kind of strap on the back. They're not full pumps. They're kind of like backless heels. And the shirt, it wasn't too terrible to get on, mainly because the doll's arms bending was very helpful. Doesn't it kind of look like it's on backwards? I can't tell. Does this look more like the front? Maybe I'll turn it around. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, maybe it was on backwards because I swear that looks better, doesn't it? Or is it just me? Well, we'll go with it. So the outfit is definitely cheaply made. I mean, you can see the stitching here is kind of all over the place, which I'm sure if you're stitching in a hurry in a factory, that's going to happen. And it doesn't bother me. I think it's kind of cute. There's a couple of stitches that have come undone on the side of the shirt. Pants are probably more high-waisted than they're supposed to be, but that's fine. I still think this is a cute outfit, and I think it looks really cute on this cute clone doll. And I do have more clone dolls for the other fashions, so stay tuned for future videos with those. So let me know in the comments, do you know for sure who this doll is? And if so, can you please let me know? Is there anything I can do to help out this hair? Do you collect clone dolls, clone outfits? Definitely comment and let me know. And thank you so much for joining me to check out a clone doll and put her in a clone outfit. If you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you very much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.